Hey everyone, and welcome to Isms by Josie. Today I'm going to be doing a PR set that I received from Born Pretty. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in. And for my new viewers, please consider subscribing, share, hit that like button, leave a comment below, and click on that notification bell for future videos. So if you had missed my live unboxing, go check out that video. I'll put it at the end of the cards. And we're going to do a set today, you guys. Yes, it's going to be the French braid set. I'm going to call it that. I don't know. We'll just see what happens. But what I'm using here, you guys, is the Superbase Gel. It's a 10 millimeter bottle. And it's compatible with, of course, LED and UV lamps. The features for the Superbase Gel is that it's ultra sticky. It's obviously a base gel, which means it's good for as like obviously a base to do your artwork on. And you can also use it for nail tips, to adhere your nail tips, the full cover tips. And it's long lasting, 48 days they say, plus 48 days is what they say. So yeah, we'll see if that happens. But today I'm just using it as a base gel. It's clear, there's a low odor, it's non-toxic, it's a resin and no harm to the skin. Of course, do not touch it with your skin if you can. As you know, I am an affiliate with Born Pretty, so in the description box I will leave you my affiliate link along with my 10% discount code. Go check it out, and I will also leave the products and their numbers, I guess they're called, in the description box below as well, so that you can look up these products yourself and read more into it. So the advantage of using this Superbase Gel is that they're 100% healthy materials. The brush has a 150 degree span. It's easy to apply. It's made of soft nylon brush, smooth gel liquid, glossy and long-lasting effect. So you would use this Superbase Gel in conjunction to other Born Pretty products. You can use their color gel on top, and then of course either the Supertop Coat, which is nice and glossy, or the matte top coat, which gives it a nice satin sheen. So I'm going to be using a chevron type French tip sticker, and for the 4 colors I'm going to take 4 of the nails that I have, and I'm going to be doing a solid color of each bottle per nail. So the one that I just showed you there was CG083. It is a beautiful chocolatey gel color. In this Silky White series, it's the gel polish collection. There are 130 colors. And there's 2 different Silky White series, you guys. So this one, I think, let me see here. Don't quote me yet. Oh, okay, no. Silky White series, 130 colors. It's divided up into 2 web links. And to me, it sounds like the first 100 are more like solid gels. And then once you get to the last 30, it's more glitters and shimmers. So I love their colors. There isn't a color that is not there. You know, well, I could be totally wrong about that. But if you go on their 130 Silky White series gel polish link, you'll see an image of all the colors laid out there for you. So there's just a bunch of colors that you can choose, you guys. And look at this color that I am applying on here. Again, this is the CG083, the chocolatey gel color. I mean, if you could only eat it, right? But I am applying this, and this is all one coat. I mean, if you put a thin one, yes, you'll need more than one. But if you kind of generously put an amount of gel on this tip, as you see here, that's all you really need. So I'm just applying a generous amount of this, and that's pretty much what it's going to be. I am going to take a tweezer and remove that French sticker and clean up the edges, just so that we can get that nice chevron French tip effect. So these Born Pretty color gels, they are eco-friendly, again, low odor. They're 28 plus days long lasting, non-animal tested. It's 11 toxin free, and I believe these are 10 millimeter bottles. No, yeah, they're 10 millimeter bottles. So we've got a bit a way to go here, you guys. For this next nail, I'm going to be using CG114, and I believe this is one of the glitter ones. So I got this. This is a beautiful, like, dark green glitter. I do not have a dark green glitter, and I love greens. So this was a wonderful addition to my collection. I feel like the Little Mermaid, just collecting polishes. Anyway, so like we did previously, I'm going to be using this chevron French tip sticker, and we're just going to use the CG114, and we're just going to shellac the whole thing. Like I said, for the 4 nails, we're going to see how this color performs straight away. And it's going to be the full nail, and it was all in one, you know, nice generous coat, which I think is brilliant, because sometimes it's pigments, sometimes it's brands, but you have to do multiple coats to get a nice bold color. I do find that some Born Pretty pigments are really good with, you know, only being a one coat application. And I love this color. This is giving me forest vibes, forest, like, fairy vibes, or Christmas vibes, you know, dark drunken Irish vibes. No, I don't know, but I definitely needed this green over the holiday for sure, because I have different shades of green, but not what I would have liked when I was doing my St. Patrick's Day nails. So I'm really glad I have this on hand. So next, I'm going to be using CG040. This one is, I believe, the blue. I think it's like more like a royal blue. I have shades of blue, but this one I definitely need. It's not like, I think I have more light blues, but I'd like to have a nice deep blue. So again, we're going to apply this on the nail. I love doing these like one solid color, because then you get to see what it really looks like. And the fact that these claws are, I think they're 5XL, you definitely get to see that color. So one other problem that I see usually when it comes to long nails like this is that you do get the brush stroke effect kind of thing, and you have to keep applying gels to kind of remove up those brush strokes. I will tell you that when I was applying this onto the nail, I didn't really get that. When you put a generous amount, and not like this, it doesn't get streaky, but it do get streaky. There's very few brands that, you know, it's never an issue, but yeah, as pigmented as these gels are, you do have to put a generous amount to kind of avoid the brush stroke thing, and then you do kind of have to, you know, brush it over a few times to rid of, you know, these patches like this, or you could end up doing a second coat. It's all up to you. I like to do it all in one shot, so I will, you know, keep brush stroking it like this in different levels of pressure to kind of get that gel on there, and then it'll level off and then it'll look fine. So that's just my one thing about this review. Now the final bottle that I'm going to be using is the CG115, and this one is another dark glittery color. I love it. This gives me like wine grape vibes, and that glitter just gives it a little poke of energy. I don't know. So I do have glitters, but they tend to be on the lighter side of things. So I'm really glad that I got these two glitters. But yeah, this is the last of the Silky White Gels series. So again, chevron, and then we're not done yet, because after this nail, I'm going to be doing the thumbnail, and that's going to be like the accent nail. We're going to be doing the French braid, and we're going to use all 4 colors in this nail, and the vision in my head looks pretty cool, so hopefully I'll be able to turn this out and it'll look good. Alright, so I'm not really great at explaining how I do things, so I hope that visually you kind of get an idea of how I do this braiding stuff. But it is like blocking, and you just do it piece by piece. I'm going to flash cure it with my little handheld lamp, and then after I'm done with the tip, I'll stick it under the lamp to make sure I give it a nice good cure. Okay, so I guess I'm just going to talk my way through this thing. As I hold it up to do the flash cure with my handheld lamp, you can get to see the formation of this French braid. So as you see, I did do little slivers. It's like a little trapezoidal piece that I'm kind of fishboning back and forth. And what we're doing is we're creating a V in each row. So if I overlap with that brown, that glitter green that I'm using, I'm kind of closing that V shape. So and then we're going to kind of do a overlapping, so left side overlaps the right, and now this right side is going to overlap the left. So I'm making the blue extend out as thick as the next color is going to be, and you want to keep the same thicknesses, or at least try to keep the same thicknesses with each trapezoidal shape. So and then of course, if you kind of accidentally like do it too far out, these colors are pretty solid. If you did it with a light color on top of a dark color, you might not be able to get away with it. But I did kind of overextend the length a little bit, but because these colors are dark, I was able to kind of just cover over it, and it was fine. So as long as you keep the integrity of the V between the two colors that are, you know, hitting in the middle, this braided design will end up being nice and uniform all the way down. After a while, I'm going to admit, I didn't, you know, it was like maybe because I was working on it too long, but I kept looking and I'm looking, and I was like, oh man, the overlapping is starting to like kind of shift towards the right, so you got to kind of pull it towards the left. It's just a big back and forth struggle. But really all it is these basic trapezoidal shapes that you're kind of coming into a V, like a French braid, and you just kind of got to look at it and see if it's starting to you know, go left, go right. So I know it sounds a little crazy, but once you get the hang of it, you kind of, you know, once you are doing it, actually, you can see that it's looking like a braid. So that helps out a lot. And I think that if I used lighter colors, I think my life would have been a lot easier, just because it was hard to see. And now that I'm doing this voiceover, I'm noticing that my camera, I think, was just acting funny when I was recording, because it's making everything dark. I had my ring light, my mini ring light, right on top like I normally do. So, and you see how the light changes? I think my camera was doing something funky. It is an old phone, so I don't know, but I don't like how it washed out the colors. So from this distance, you can't even tell what's going on there, which is crazy. But then when I hold it up to the light and then I'm doing the flash cure, see, like here you can see all the individual colors. Oh, so in talking about the colors, I just alternated. I honestly wanted to at least break up the two glitters. I didn't want the two glitters to be stacked on top of each other. So I started with the brown, and then I did a glitter after that, which was the green. And then I did the purple, I think, glitter below the brown. And then I did the blue. So I just wanted to kind of alternate between solid and glitter, just to give it a little different change there. And then since we have four colors, 1, 2, 3, 4, then I would just follow the line down. So on the left side it's brown, purple glitter. Ooh, do I have green glitter below that? I think I do. Well, that didn't work out well. Brown, purple glitter, green glitter, blue. Brown, purple glitter, green glitter, blue. Oh, it looks pretty. Didn't you see that quick flash there, you guys? When I was doing this, I was like, oh my gosh, this looks so cool. It just sucks that my camera is not doing this any justice. So I don't know, leave a comment below. Let me know if you have camera woes, and if you feel like you've got your video and pictures on point with your camera. Leave a comment below what you use, you know, whether it's a phone or not, because I'm curious, because I'm not a photographer, but I feel like every time I'm trying to take video or take photos, sometimes I feel like the camera on my phone is just not, you know, what it needs to be in order to see, or maybe it's my lighting. I don't know. I have a tiny ring light and it's hovered right above me, and sometimes you'll know because I'll hit it and it'll shake the camera above because it's right below my phone. So it's crazy how, like, I get asked all the time what my desk setup looks like, and it's not extravagant by any means. It is modest, it is humble, it is I don't know, how big is this frame here? Is it like 7 inches, 7 by 5? That's how much space I have to work with. And I do a fair amount of zooming in on my phone camera above, but not so much that it's far away. We're talking about, I don't like it that way. I used to do it that way, but then I could never tell if I was out of frame. So if you go to my old videos, like from 2 years ago maybe, you'll notice that sometimes I'm out of frame because I can't see my phone, I can't see what I'm filming, I'm just going with it. So now that I've been doing for a couple years now is placing my light and camera like it could be 5 inches, you know, over my workstation, over this work, you know, area here. And I have to always be careful with my long brushes not hitting it and shaking the camera. But at least now I can kind of just like perk up and look over and see where I'm filming on my phone, which means I am less likely to be out of frame. So if you've noticed, and if you've been around for a long while, thank you so much. But you'll notice how over time I have managed to not be out of frame half the time. So I would say that's a success. But actually when I bought this, I didn't buy it, my hubby got it for me for, I think, my birthday or anniversary or something. A bunch of nail stuff. This was part of it. Oh, no. Either my sister did, or I just ask for nail stuff now. I really don't need much. So whenever I get gifts, I just say, just get me some nail stuff. So I don't remember. I think it might be my sister who gave me this. But this flower stand, it's like you can't move it. The I think it was Melody Susie that I had before. Oops, I mentioned another brand. Sorry. that I had before, it was a nice smooth like diamond looking one, so I can move it around any way I like to. But with this flower one, it really isn't easy against I put a paper towel down, so it's really hard to move around, which keeps me from moving out of frame. So this is their metallic paint gel. This is BP-MD02 Cyberpunk. This is not part of the PR today, but it was part of a PR a long time ago. I still have it. I am using it. This is going to clean up that border. When you do French tip stickers, it never turns out nice and clean. You got to take a brush to it. But I actually forgot to do that with the thumbnail. I felt it was kind of bare. So I am going to take this metallic paint gel, BP-MD02 Cyberpunk, and I am going to just line up these smile lines to give it an extra little bit of oomph. So I'm doing that onto each nail, and then also not included in the PR today, but was part of the PR in other videos. I am going to use this Supertop Coat from Born Pretty. I don't know why they call it Super. It's just Top Coat. I don't know. Because I have a top coat from them before it was Super. So is it just a name change? I don't know. But anyway, putting a nice generous amount on this braid so that it does look nice and smooth. And then of course I did do it to the other nails. It was just over redundant like I did with the base gel. So it was nothing to show on film. But here's the end result, you guys. These are 5XL tips, and I am going to put them on. But I just wanted you to see the colors without them on. Look at this braiding. It's fabulous. And those glitters look like if you were to braid your hair and you have those few strands that are like pixie or tinsel or whatever they're calling it. But here they're on my hands. You guys, don't come for me. I just put stickers on, as you may or may have missed my last live. Again, I'm putting at the end of this video. I cannot have artificial nails on me. So these are temporary stickers, and I just did it for this film, which unfortunately means you can see through it. And I should have thought of that, but I like to have a clear nail. But I should have put like maybe a nude pink or a jelly nude or something to kind of cover up. You can, if you look, and if I didn't say anything, maybe you wouldn't see it. But if you look closely, you can see the sticker underneath. Oh, what can you do? But yeah, I'm showing you each nail now. I love that braid nail. I swear, I didn't, I thought I can do it, and I think I did. But then all these colors, you got the dark purpley glitter, and here's that royal blue. So strong and bold. I love that from paint gels. It doesn't matter if you're a light shade, dark shade, glitter shade. I like it to be nice and bold and pop, and that's kind of one of the things that Born Pretty does, and I love that they do. So last nail, nice chocolate. So this is it, you guys. This is my set. Again, I am an affiliate with Born Pretty. So go on ahead and click on that affiliated link in the description box below. Use my 10% discount as a thank you. And yeah, and I'm hoping to see what I end up doing next for them, you guys. But I'm just going to be fashioning my hands right now, being a hand model. But we have stuff coming up. I have my Worldly Josieisms on Thursday, as well as my night at the Improv on Saturday. And then look out, you guys. Make sure you have that notification bell on. I am having another pop-up live. I just received my pre-birthday present from my hubby, and I am so super ultra excited to unbox it. And this is, if you know me, sadly, but one of the largest purchases I've made in a very long while. Sometimes I'm not allowed the free reign, but this time I kind of went ham, so I am so excited to show you guys. So thank you so much for watching. This is Isms by Josie. Please share, like, and subscribe for future videos. And I'll see you again next time. Thanks. Bye.